This podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. You must be 18 or older to listen and or subscribe. Anything we say should not be used to diagnose or treat any medical or psychiatric condition. Do not use anything heard on this podcast as a replacement for professional help or an attempt to diagnose yourself or anyone else. We are not licensed professionals. We are not here to treat you. Any similarities to any persons alive or deceased are purely coincidental. We will not be held responsible for any actions taken as a result of anything heard on this platform.
What are we talking about? Who are you people?
You just wrote it all down.
Who are you?
Let's talk
Where am
about
I?
our experiences when it relates to that stuff.
That
we already
stuff.
really...
So
we
this
already-
is a part two
Part
Of
two.
of the relationship
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
relationship one
we
that
kind
we
of
did.
talked about
for
the
tuning
geeking out
in.
thing, too.
To Around the Kinky
Oh,
Campfire.
you're starting it?
I'm
Oh,
starting
wow.
it.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome back to
everybody.
another episode of Around the Kinky Campfire.
The fire that's kinky.
The
He
fire.
had to say it. He
Yeah.
wasn't going to let you get away
He
with
had to
it.
ruin it.
I know.
Ruin my nice normal
You're going to do
intro.
introductions? Go ahead.
To my left
Is Dame.
the fabulous Dame. Across from me, I've never done this before. This is really weird.
My name is Tuk Tuk Patrol.
Tuk tuk.
Tuk tuk.
Tuk Tuk Patrol.
Tuk tuk.
Isn't that like a thing?
A tuk tuk. I know what that is. Yes. That's
yeah.
cute. I'm going to call you that now. You just earned a new nickname. Oh,
Tuk
that's
tuk.
adorable. Tuk
That
tuk.
is cute.
Tuk
I'm
Tuk
going to
Patrol.
call him Tuk Tuk. Oh, fuck. That's adorable. Gross.
I gotta look up what Tuk Tuk is.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's definitely not what I'm...
Not what you were going for.
Not what Tuk Tuk Patrol
So
is.
cute. This is Esme. I got the feels now. You know what a tuk tuk is? It's the little
It's the little creature guy. It's
no,
the
it's
little
the cart in it's a cart that you take people around in. Isn't that called a tuk tuk?
No, I thought it was a character.
You guys don't even know.
Yeah, what is it?
When you
Old
get...
tuk tuk?
When you
What did I
get...
call you? Action Jackson.
When you go... Next time you look up Tuk Tuk Patrol.
I'm going to. Is it like it's porn or something?
She gave away my secret.
It's porn.
It's on the Prawn Hub.
Prawn Hub. No, look, a tuk tuk is a
Tuk Tuk. You're squirreling! You're
Well, you came up with this fucking name.
Okay, keep going.
Weirdo.
Keep going with the introduction. I knew what it meant.
Yeah, okay. That was the introduction.
No.
I already introduced myself. This is Esme. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the whole thing that we always do. We're gonna do the what are we drinking first?
What are we drinking?
What are we drinking? So I have I have 3 drinks, like usual. I made myself a coffee. I'm a big fan of Bones Coffee, and I think they're actually from Florida, which is kind of cool. I've got a Bud Light Seltzer, sour green apple, and the bang that I had in the last episode, Cherry Blade Lemonade. I'm liking this green apple.
thing yet?
No, I got all my drinks are like half full.
All non-sponsored.
Yeah.
Non-sponsored,
No sponsors,
not
drinking
yet.
A truly mango chili.
Is it good?
It's actually pretty
Chili.
Chili.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
don't
any-
taste
do
the
you have any
chili.
left? I want to try
Yeah.
it. Hold on. ASMR. ASMR.
No,
Plug your
Jesus.
ears. Plug your ears, Dame.
So gross. Oh my god.
Oh
I don't get
It
it.
tastes the chili. Oh shit! She tried to kill me.
That was our
I'm dead.
ASMR
That's delicious.
Isn't that good?
It's a little spicy.
I didn't think it was spicy.
Yeah, old Action Jackson over here. Tuk tuk.
No. Tuk Tuk Patrol.
Tuk tuk.
That's my name.
Tick tock tuk tuk.
Not sponsored yet. We would like to be sponsored.
You ruined my ASMR.
I'm thrilled to...
Autonomic
do
sensory
sponsorship thing.
meridian response.
I don't.
what do you mean I ruined it? I had to do
ASMR.
it. I had to
I
do
think.
it. And then
I gotta find a tuk tuk. It's a little
the-
cart in like the
this
Philippines
is-
or something.
this is the shit that we talk about and the stuff we talk about.
Yeah, we say other stuff. You know what? Are people allowed to comment? There's a tuk tuk cart. Are people allowed to comment
okay.
on these things? You know what that is, right?
I assume.
It's a tuk tuk cart.
On our podcast, they can. I've never seen comments on our podcast.
Yeah.
know.
So if people can comment, I hope somebody can.
I hope they're rating
Can
us.
you give us suggestions? I like feedback. I'm an ESTJ. I like external sensory shit. So I want to hear what you guys have to say.
Hey, you know, there's an email.
about. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Just
can-
send an email.
You can start an Instagram. You can do Twitter.
Yeah,
you
I
can
should just do that. Fine, whatever.
do
Fucking
email,
hate you.
Discord.
Him with his ideas. This guy
You
with
can-
his goddamn
you can start a
ideas.
Discord. There's a bunch.
Anyway, if you know how to get a hold of us, is there an email already?
Yeah.
And it's on the
I can give you
Podcast-
the login information.
Is it the podcast link? It's in the
Around
link.
the Kinky Campfire at Yahoo. It's in the description.
Around the kinky campfire at yahoo.com.
Yahoo.com.
Okay, send an email. Pretty please. And
What are they sending
suggestions for intro and outro.
I thought you had one.
I mean, we do. We just say whatever, you know,
it just kind
talk
of
shit about shit we want to talk about. And then,
that was it.
yeah, I mean, even though we don't have our shit together, I'd still listen to us.
Yeah.
And then,
Would you listen to us?
I actually do listen to us.
Yeah, I do too.
I have to listen to us.
Yes.
I do listen to us.
You want to say why we're
Hashtag
doing this?
editing.
here?
Why we're doing what? This episode?
No, this whole shebang and bang.
The podcast at all?
Yeah.
I mean, we've all got our own reasons. So,
one main reason.
the main reason, at least for you, and it's kind of for me too. It's to support the. I don't want to say community, but
to make
kind of. It's to
kink-
make this less taboo,
yes
more mainstream. Let's call it. It's to detabooize.
demystify
Demystify. Yeah, it's to
obfuscate.
Ooh, nice word. Look at you with the word.
Yes.
See, there was my first wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We
got the
we
wow.
get to 10?
Tally.
Do we eat and
We're
then
at
even
now,
10
this is
last
11.
time?
Yeah. We're at
No,
11.
that was last time.
Yeah. Well, this is
Yeah,
one.
this is one for this
We're at
time.
one. Oh, we got to start over?
Yeah, we gotta
Wow.
start
This
over.
is okay. This episode's wow tally is at 1. So early. Damn.
Save that and put that on the
Obfuscate.
button.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
De-obfuscate this. It's not a mystery anymore, people. There's nothing to be scared of.
We're trying to support people who
giving you different options in 50 Shades of Grey.
exactly.
Oh my gosh, that so needs to be an episode.
You know what? We need to write down an actual.
We did
so we
say
can
we're
tell
gonna
We
do
did
that.
say we were going to
We
do
did.
that.
I hope you forgot. I was hoping you forgot
oh
about
God,
that.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
want
watching
to
that
watch
shit.
that.
Oh no, we are. We're so doing it.
I want
Gross.
to see you get mad at the books again.
I'm only gonna watch it with you. Like if I watch it, I'm gonna have to watch it with you because
Okay.
we're gonna do bad
We're gonna do
stuff
a
while we
movie
watch
night.
it. If I'm watching
Little
sexy
professor.
stuff, I gotta watch it with a partner, and I like.
Oh, speaking
not
of
gonna
which,
get
I have
through
a
it.
suggestion for our geeky people.
Hentai?
Harem in the Labyrinth.
Hentai.
Oh, that's a real good one. Anyways, I'll put my professor glasses on and take my notes because that's the only way I can make it through those 3 movies.
That works.
God.
That'll be hot.
That'll be your homework by a certain time is that you have to
Hot.
have
Look at that
watched
face.
those.
I know it's gonna be cringy as shit. Okay, yeah, we're trying to. What's the right word? I'll think of it.
Let's
but yeah.
demystify it.
Yeah,
I mean,
demystify.
it's not
I
a
mean,
taboo
clear
anymore.
it up, because people get bad advice and shit,
It's
and
not
we're
a
trying
taboo.
to
Just make it more real.
make it. Yeah.
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 It's not about
It's
sex,
not just
people.
a porn.
No.
It's
Yeah.
not just a thing. Like this is actually real people with
Yep.
their real lives
Yep.
that do this thing, and the thing is with me is it doesn't have to be big to still be doing it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's true.
The motion in the
Very
ocean.
true.
That was a good
Yeah.
one. That was
Yeah.
such a good one. I'm proud of myself. For
I'm
that
very
one.
proud of you for that one.
Yeah,
So it doesn't have to be.
I
You
got
don't have to own all the toys. You
I got a
don't
good
have
girl
to,
for that.
to have all the things to do it right, or for it to still be meaningful for you.
Yeah,
There's-
we want you guys to be comfortable exploring
my
this stuff, and
God.
it's not so freaking scary. Like
The
you hear
one
this
question
dumb.
all I get every single time when somebody goes to a dungeon or a club or something, you don't have to do anything. You can wear regular
What do
clothes.
I wear? Like
And you don't
jeans?
have to do anything. Just
I wore
sit there and
jeans.
watch.
First time I
Why is that the number one question I get from people?
because they're scared.
I don't
because they don't
understand.
know. People
Well, I
just
get-
don't know.
But is
I
it
ask
so
that about things. If I'm going to an event or going to a place that I've never been before, the first thing I ask is what's the dress code?
I'd be
I'm
like, do I have
that
to dress
weirdo.
up? If I have
As
to
much
dress
as-
up, then I don't go.
As much as I fake all kinds of, we talked about this privately, as much as I had to like make up parts of my personality and come up with these things, I never ask, what should I wear?
Oh no, because I refuse to be underdressed at a thing.
I'll always be overdressed.
I
Always.
will never
Like, it's
be
gonna happen.
underdressed
Yeah.
at a venue or an event.
That's the thing.
If
I just
have to
always
dress up, I'm not
overdress.
going.
That's the Southern.
They're
in
like,
me.
why are you in heels? I'm like, why wouldn't I be in heels? No,
That's the
I literally
Southern
just
in
wear
me.
what I
You
want.
can never go somewhere
Yeah.
underdressed.
I will feel disgusting. I will leave
I
and
will
buy
leave.
new clothes. Yeah.
Yes.
If I have to
100%, me
dress
too.
up, I'm not going.
No.
Yeah. I'm always overdressed.
I
Always.
will dress or more for the occasion.
I get hot
went to
outside.
our local munch and I like had what I'm wearing now, and I like hadn't showered that day, and I felt like absolute trash. And these are some of my like best friends.
You smell too.
You weren't there, Weenus. So cool. Anyway,
So we're following
Thanks.
up. So
If
we're
I have to
following-
dress up, I'm not going.
Tune
We
in.
heard.
I'm not
I think we
going.
heard that.
I get hot easily.
yeah.
I can do one later.
Sweaty.
I'll paint a tuxedo.
Sweaty crap. Paint a tuxedo.
Paint.
Oh, paint a tuxedo.
I bet you would.
I get to paint
You're
it
too
on you.
excited.
No,
Yes,
he says.
we
yeah, okay.
are demystifying
again.
all this crap without having to go to these weird resources to do it. Okay, it's not a fucking Hollywood.
We're trying to help, and
No.
we're venting, and I don't know. We like to talk
And
about.
also,
this
this
shit.
is
It's
where
fun.
we can talk about this stuff.
Yeah,
and all
this
that
is
other
part of
crap.
our lives. It's fun to talk about. Okay, we had a
And-
topic though.
All
What?
right, you're gonna keep leading. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what were you gonna say? And
No,
what?
That's it.
Did you
Go
say
ahead.
and?
No. Go ahead.
Oh, well, we had a talk. A
You're
topic.
leading this thing here. Go.
Am I?
Yeah.
I just.
I kind of like leaning back and just.
Yeah. Okay, so we started. I don't know. I don't know why we wanted to get into this. Oh, we've been on trolling Reddit all the time.
Because last time we were talking about online dating,
Oh,
and this time we're going to talk about. That's where you come in.
I mean, why are you looking at me? We were going to talk about demisexuality first, but we're not all demi.
Right.
So we're going to talk about orientations, sexual orientations, but not really. It's more like relational and romantic orientations. Yeah, the spectrum of those. So we don't. I think gender identity and sexual orientation is beaten to,
That's
into
not true.
into the.
No.
Oh God, I'm sick of. I'm
part
done.
of the
Everybody
Reddit.
else talks about it, so we don't need to talk about it. What they don't really talk about is like the difference between romantic and relational. Like they confuse aro and romantic, and then demisexual and.
No, you can't.
What's the
you
other
can't,
sexual? They're different spectrums. They're
you can't
completely
say
different.
Aloe.
Yeah, aloe. That's right. They're completely different.
But no, you can't say everybody talks about it because people still
So
ask
many
the
people-
question.
Well, of course they do.
Am I demisexual?
I'm
if
not
I
talking
like
about
my two
demisexual. I'm talking about are you
She's
female,
talking
male,
about the
non-binary?
he, she, they, and bees.
Oh, that too. I'm pretty sure that's on that Reddit too.
It is.
It's so
It's talked to
mainstream
death.
now, though, that it's not.
I'm with
I
you.
think it's mainstream, but
I
to
do
the point
too.
to where businesses have even adopted it
Yes.
into their language.
Yeah.
So if it's
but they ain't
in
talking about demisexual.
if if they are putting it in their contracts and putting it in their policies, it's mainstream.
Yeah. Not that we don't want to, we're not trying to, what's the word? Like paper it over. It's just, I don't know. There's
Yeah,
other stuff that I feel like hasn't bubbled up to
I
the
would
surface
still
enough
say
yet.
there's
So let's
people
talk about
that we should at least talk about our opinions about it because there's still people that ask the questions.
opinions about it. Okay, then you start with that. You can start, I don't know, pick one. Gender identity or sexual orientation. What do you prefer?
The gender identity. I'll just say my opinion. I don't give a fuck what you want me to call you. I'll call you that. I'll call you crap bag banana hammock if you want me to. So I don't care either way. Just let me know how to spell it. And then you probably have to remind me again because I'll forget your name. Other
Not
than
out
that,
of
I don't really
disrespect,
care.
just because he has a really shitty recall.
All right, just you weren't memorable enough. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's
So-
you. It's about you as a
Remember
person,
that.
not
That
about
was
your
your
identity.
wow.
Yeah, that's my wow.
That was your wow.
I mean,
You
he's
weren't
not wrong.
memorable
Yeah,
enough.
it's not because
So
not
maybe
because of your
remember-
orientation. It's
Plus,
because
I
you were
work-
fucking boring.
Because I work on the phones too, and I gotta take calls all day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be
great.
more memorable than that. If I remember you, that's bad because you called in before and you've
You know
annoyed
what?
me.
He's talking to himself because he's
Yeah.
always so offended when people don't remember his name. He's like, no, nobody remembers me, and he's all like, I don't remember people. Like, no, yeah, see, there you go.
Nah,
You're
I give
literally
people different
doing-
names. They
you're-
can't.
you're doing
you
to
can
other
only remember
people-
so many names.
You're doing to other people what you don't like done to you.
Nah,
That's
I don't
the
care
whole.
anymore.
The rules apply to you, but not me.
INTJ shit.
Yep.
I
Mother
don't care
of
anymore.
God,
No,
that
you
fucking-
forgive me. Go ahead.
You know how hard that is for me? This is a hard, because I'm an ESTJ. I'm a hard rule follower like
Yeah.
you, but he makes up his own rules. And then he doesn't tell me.
Yeah,
I don't fucking
until
know.
you break one.
Yeah. And then I don't know what I did because he didn't tell me. He's just mad for like no reason. And I'm
That's
like,
not
I have
true.
no idea what's going on.
That's not true. Not
And then
bad.
he's like, if I was whatever, I would tell you. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then 3 months later, something's still going on.
Nope.
And he didn't tell me.
Nope, that's not true.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Or he
not
told
true.
me,
Nope.
and it's been that way the entire time. So I don't know how to fix it.
Nope.
It's been going on for 3 months.
So as
Yeah.
as far as personal
This is
identification
going to
goes,
be a relationship
if
podcast.
it's something that if it's an identification that I would not lead with, like I look at you and I would in my mind assume he him.
masculine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah. he,
So
him,
if
right. Sorry,
if
not
it's
masculine.
an identification that I'm not going to immediately assume, I would prefer you tell me preemptively.
Yes, and don't snap at somebody if they don't get it right. You hadn't had that conversation.
Oh,
That
yeah.
shit drives me crazy.
I haven't experienced people doing that, but that would be great.
Or at least
Holy
just
shit.
at least enable some grace
Exactly.
to let it sink in, because not everybody's brains process quickly or retain as quickly. But as far as sexual orientation goes, here's my thing about that. I don't care, and I don't need to know unless I'm trying to fuck you.
Yeah, sexual orientation's the spectrum
So for
is
you
gay,
to come
straight,
up to
right?
me and go, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm bisexual, I didn't need to
God.
know that. I didn't need to
God.
know that you're bisexual, because I'm not trying to fuck you.
Yep, there you go.
I don't need to know that you're asexual, demisexual, pansexual.
Yes, that's romantic. Oh,
I don't need to
pan
know
is sexual orientation.
any of
Hold on, we're-
that unless I'm trying to have sex with you.
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, just don't be. That's basically the rule. Just don't be an
Like,
asshole.
it's not
amazing.
something that you need to lead with unless
Us
you
or them.
intend to be
Fucked.
sexual or romantic with that person. That's my only thing is
I want to know the story, but I know you're not going to tell it right now. But I
Which
would be
story?
like,
I mean, there's probably a million.
I would be like,
We got people, man.
I would look around and be like, who the fuck asked?
Yeah.
I didn't ask you
Who
that
the
shit.
fuck asked you?
Did you ask that shit?
But it's almost like people feel the need when they meet people in this lifestyle, in the kink lifestyle. I don't know about poly, but in kink,
I know. I haven't experienced that in poly.
it's
Non-monogamy,
almost like
no.
they have to give you a mini resume of who they are.
Oh, their ego.
And their
It
introduction.
really comes off as just ego shit, and it doesn't
just,
come off as
like,
genuine
to me, it comes,
getting to know
no,
you.
it's not genuine.
No.
It comes off as confrontational.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you all of these things up front, and I'm daring you to cross it
Yeah. big
or
old
get
chip
it
on
wrong.
this.
Yeah, let me shine my boundaries with a floodlight into your face and see what you do with
Where
it.
I just look at people like that and go,
Okay.
okay,
And then turn around and
was-
never talk to them again.
nice to meet you. And then I turn around.
Was
and
it though?
Oh, no, who the fuck asked?
Was it though? Fuck ass.
Like, are you in a big old group? Oh, no.
Your face when you say that kind of stuff is great.
God, who
Oh,
the
it's
fuck
my favorite.
did somebody fucking ask that shit?
But here's the thing about the pronouns is I understand the respect of asking people, or the cultural trend right now is to, when you enter, hello, my name is Dame and I use she, her
Yeah.
pronouns. It's to preemptively tell people that. And I understand why, because people want you to be able to get it right and want you to be able to be comfortable and not
Yes.
have to guess with everybody you see.
You can tell by the person though that they're
But
doing it
my
out
thing
of.
is that if I don't tell you, then I'm okay with you assuming.
Yeah. Exactly.
I shouldn't have to look, because I very much present as a female person.
Yep. And
I
you are
present who
your
I
gender
am.
identity, your sexual
My
whatever I'm
gender
trying to
identity is exactly how I present.
Yeah.
So if I just come up to you and go, hello, my
that
name
called?
is Dame, and I don't give you pronouns, then I'm okay with whatever you use.
Yes.
say. Is it still called?
Yeah, and don't be-
sex.
yeah, don't
Male
be
and
an
female,
ass-
And then your identity. is
Gender.
different?
Gender.
But there's gender identity. Oh, and then
That
gender.
is
Okay.
Sex
gender.
is
There's
biological.
gender identity, and then there's gender.
Yeah, it's gender. That's society. Sex is biological. It's male, female.
No.
Gender
it's
is
gender.
sex, and then identity
Is sex.
Like if I'm
No,
a,
that's two different things.
No, it's not.
we have a friend who is biologically female. That is their gender / sex. However, they identify as non-binary, which is their gender identity.
So you guys are talking about whether or not people are going to identify as AFAB, AMAB, or NB.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's identity.
That's not identity. That's biology.
Oh yeah, that would be the biology part.
That's the biology part.
But then if they say, "Oh, I'm femme," I present as female, but
That's their
I'm
gender.
what is it? But I'm AMAB. But I present as female.
then they don't ever say AMAB unless it's personal. It comes up in a specific reason. They just say, I use she, her.
Yeah. If they had to go to the doctor, and the doctor asks,
Then
"What
they
were you
tell,
at birth?"
Then they can say I'm AMAB or I'm AFAB.
And what do you call that?
It's just
It's their biological sex.
Biological, yeah.
They called it biological sex.
That's
Yeah.
your sex.
And they also called it your gender, and then they called it, the different one was your gender identity.
yeah. So it's
I guess now it's you can't say identity because
No,
it's not
it's
how they
your
quote
gender.
identify.
It's not how it's who they are.
It's who they are. Okay,
Yes.
so we're gonna scrap
It's
it.
not
So it
identity
became-
anymore,
It
it's
used to be
transformed.
identity. All right, got it. So we're gonna.
It's just gender and
there's
sex.
gender and sex. Got
Yeah.
it. All
Your
right.
sex is AFAB,
Yep.
AMAB
Yeah.
I'm writing this down. Everybody write this down. Sex is AFAB.
or I. Intersex.
Yeah. AFAB, AMAB,
Or I.
or I. There you go. I've got a spectrum going here. That's sex. Let's talk about. That's like if you really had to go to like the hospital and something was going on. Or
Yeah.
they-
So
or
that's
you
the
were
difference
getting,
between your
sex
sex
and gender.
and your gender.
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's gender. So it's not gender identity anymore. It's gender. Period. Gender. And you're either, let's say, feminine, masculine, non-binary, that kind of thing. Female, male.
Female.
Actually, I'm female, male, but I can sometimes be feminine or masculine. So that's a totally
it's
different.
not feminine or masculine.
Exactly. So this is female, male, and non-binary is the center, I guess, but not really, but kind of. It's more like a big mismatch of stuff. So that's gender. And I'm writing this down, which is why I sound funny.
He's twitching so hard.
Yeah,
over
I know.
there.
I don't know why. Why are you twitching?
Well, I'm not going to go all the way into it, but there's...
And then there's femme and masculine.
Well, why are you twitching?
Because you're born either male or female.
No, you're not. You can be born I.
Which is what?
Intersex.
Yes.
It's they
You
still-
can be
they still-
born
I think they still
intersex.
call it hermaphrodite.
No, they don't. It's
Hermaphroditism.
intersex.
They don't call
It's
it
not
that?
hermaphrodite anymore. That's the old term.
They don't call it that anymore.
No.
I mean medically, what do they call it? They call it intersex now.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
It's like, what's I? But yes, intersex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a whole nother one that's cool. It's you're born with 3 chromosomes, XXY, and they call those
Yeah.
super males, and
super males.
XYY is super males. Yeah,
Mhm.
XXY, and XYY, and they've got ambiguous biology. Interesting.
But the point is, you can identify as whatever. Just don't be an asshole if somebody assumes the wrong thing. Especially
Or
if
just
you haven't had a
have
conversation.
grace.
Yeah. Don't
All
be in a... This is why I like... And I say trannies because they identify as trannies. They cross-dress. And then they like...
Trannies are not cross-dressers.
Correct. Cross-dressers are cross-dressers.
Cross-dressers are
And then there's
cross-dressers. And then there's...
trans.
Yes.
Whatever.
What are they?
My
what's
point
it
is-
called now?
Whatever.
What
My
is it
point
called now?
is-
Is it transsexual?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, tranny's a transmission in your car. Like they don't use that term.
That's what they do, yes.
I don't know. Or
The
maybe
documentary I
sometimes
saw,
they do
that's
it for,
what they said.
Yeah, sometimes they like take the word back and just
That's
like
what they
use it
did.
for
They
fun.
say it just like you could say a word that I can't.
Oh, that
Right.
word. Oh.
They said you can call them that. They said, you can call me a tranny. They said that to the interviewer.
They did.
Yes.
Oh, one
specifically. That doesn't
specific
mean the
person.
whole people who identify that.
Okay, my point is, I wasn't even talking about the whole people. I was talking about these people exactly.
Okay.
Damon,
Yes.
Esme, do not hold the views of.
You can if you want to. I'm just
not
saying
so sure
on
that
this.
that's a whole global thing with the entire trans community, so I'm going to
But
stay
I'm
out of it.
specifically talking about these
And
people.
I think Dame's staying out of it too.
They don't care what you call them. They go he, she, whatever. You can call me whatever. I like that attitude.
And they don't even use trans male and trans female anymore.
Oh no, it's male and
It's
female.
just male or female.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't have
You don't
to introduce what is in your
identify
pants. I
trans
don't
anymore.
No, please don't tell me what's in your pants. You just tell me what you are, and I'm cool with that. That's it.
Anyways,
I don't
Yes.
need
these
to know.
people
It's
in the documentary I was watching, they do it on the weekends. They go to drag shows and they dress up. It's just on the weekends, but
drag queens or drag kings.
You don't. Yeah, there's
Yes.
Okay, this is what I like. I got to do this. I have a pink. No, it's a gray beard. I need to put pink sparkles. And be a faux queen.
Yeah, or
a woman
a drag
who
king.
dresses like a drag queen.
Yes.
So I'm
You're
female, and I'm a female. Biologically, I identify as a woman, and I usually am femme. Sometimes I'm a little masculine, but I am just dying to dress as a
faux queen.
faux queen. I'm
Yeah.
dying to do that. I
Anyways.
would make such a great dude
anyways,
with
my
a
point
hot
was
pink beard with glitter in it. Oh my god,
my
I'd be
point
so
was
sexy.
before I was interrupted
Were you though?
was that I prefer the people that
Mm-hmm.
don't get all bent out of shape when you address them the wrong way.
As long as it's an accident, and
And they
you
were
weren't being
older
a
too.
jerk.
I think that whole like ego
I
thing.
mean, is that hold on? I'm gonna poke you. Is that out of your convenience? Because the way you say it makes it sound like
No,
it's more
they
convenient
just
for me
weren't-
when they just don't care.
No,
so
it
I don't
was-
have to remember.
You gonna let me answer?
I'm just saying it's what it sounds like.
Are you gonna let me answer?
I'm gonna let you clear it up for the listeners.
I
Yes.
didn't clear it up. I said it. I think that's. But to me, as far as I can see, it was like an older type thing because these are older people, and it seems the ones that get bent out of shape are like the younger people.
but that's a generational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh,
that's a generational thing.
Was that that show with the people, they walk forward on the line?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
What show?
Mm-hmm.
That show you watch where it's like,
everybody starts on a
Jubilee.
line and then they
Jubilee.
offer opinions and they branch out. And you
That's one of them.
move
But it
based-
wasn't this one. This was Anthony Padilla. He does all different types of interviews.
I like him. He's pretty rad.
But yeah, he'll do all
Anthony,
the different things.
rad.
And he doesn't have a lot of judgment either.
I like how I say that like he's going to listen.
But I think
Maybe
it is
he
a
will, you
generational
never know.
thing. That
I think it's a
whole- that
generational
ego
thing.
Yeah.
Because
Those
if I
young
told
kids.
somebody that I was a they them, I identified as they them, and they called me she, here's my little spiel about that is, it's not other people's responsibility to validate how I identify. If I identify,
it's your boundary. You get
if
to
I
just set
identify as something, that's how I am. That's who I am. That's how I navigate this world. It's about me.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody else doesn't see it, doesn't like it, doesn't respect it, that doesn't change who I am. I'm only letting it affect me. So I have no problem. What I have a problem with is be who you are. But then you have to choose whether or not you're going to walk around the world angry because other people don't recognize it. Like your identity shouldn't be based on whether it's recognized by everybody you're introduced to.
Oh,
Be
man.
who you are.
I wouldn't understand
boundaries.
that being judged by a physical trait in today's society.
Just be who you are, though.
Do you want to tell the
What's that-
listeners about that?
Yeah. Oh, man. As a
You're very
Blackmail.
tan. Yeah, exactly.
going around being judged by a physical trait before anybody gets to know you. Oh, man. Yeah. So I could carry that shit on
I
my
like
shoulder,
how
too.
people think
and,
you're scary too.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite thing about you. I
But
was
is,
thinking yesterday, I was like, he's
what
so
you're
snuggly.
saying is, like, people don't have to validate you, and then you snap on somebody for calling you the wrong pronoun, and then they do that with me, and it's like, who the fuck are you snapping at? Are you serious right now? Because you got called the wrong name? There's a few names I've been called I didn't like either, but guess
Yeah.
what? Just
Shit
like-
happens. You just
That's why
remove
I'm saying,
yourself.
though, identify how you authentically identify is yours. So why does it matter if I called you by something different? You know who you are. Be secure with who you are. Don't let other people's actions and opinions dictate how you feel about who you are.
I want to be there when
I think it's a
somebody
genera-
insults my
definitely a-
tuk-tuk.
Definitely
You
a
know what I'm saying?
generational
Like-
thing.
Stab him in the
Oh,
eye.
yeah.
with a
I think
pencil.
that's a generational
100%,
thing, though.
yeah.
Like I am a female dominant, right? We'll say, and I am female. I lead with female. I'll say I'm a female dominant. And if somebody called me he, or said yes, sir, I'm not going to correct them. I'm just going to go about my way because there was something about me that's what resonated with them. That's on them. Doesn't change how I feel. It doesn't change how I identify.
Yeah, your boundaries.
Everybody
are yours.
wants to see. Everybody wants to be respected. Everybody wants to be seen.
This is happening.
So
right
I can understand why they would want to be like, if they called me he or sir, why they would want me to be like, well, no, I'm a she, or call me ma'am. But I don't need she or ma'am to feel like a female dominant. Because that's just who I am.
now. If you get offended by somebody else calling you something or not, you've given them all your power.
Yeah.
Like they have the power to mess around with your identity. Get out of here. They can kick rocks. You just never talk to them again. It's your boundary to maintain, and all you can do is remove yourself.
Now, I
because
go
you
out
can't
of my
control
way.
if they're a
yeah.
wiener or not.
I go out of my way to try to do everything possible within my mental capability at the time to respect everybody's
Yeah,
pronouns.
and you should be validated for that. It's tough.
I try very hard, and I still make mistakes with people that I'm around on a regular basis.
And they shouldn't,
And-
crucify you for that.
They have stopped crucifying me. They will still correct me, but they don't crucify me anymore.
Correcting's fine. Good. No more crucifying.
So I'm okay with the correction. I'm not okay with the crucifying.
Or being specific, I think. Are we? I don't know. Okay. That was gender,
I like correcting people. It's fine.
sex, and do we want to talk sexual orientation?
I don't
Gay,
care.
straight,
If
pan?
I'm not fucking you, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, that's
Dame has more to say.
Sexual orientation is the spectrum of like gay to straight,
I
and then there's
don't give a
pansexual, and there are
shit.
lots more in between that. But let's
If
just
we're
talk
not
about
about to fuck, I don't give a shit.
It's not about whether you care. It's about like what it means. We're just
Okay.
talking about what it means.
Okay. We're just
Not-
talking
not your-
definition.
Not your opinion on it, right?
Okay.
So what we're going to this isn't even the point of what we were going to talk about.
So you have we have
There's
straight
sex.
people.
Yeah, okay. This is
So
sexual
there's straight
orientation. There's
people.
straight, and then there's gay.
There's gay. There's bi.
And in the middle, let's say the dead center is bi, and then
no, I wouldn't say bi is the dead center.
okay, well that's a spectrum too because you can like
Yeah.
women more than men or men more than women or whatever.
So then you have asexual.
Mm-hmm.
yes. That's part
Asexual,
of
I think,
sexual
would be
orientation.
the opposite. Would be the opposite.
It's
end
weird.
of-
Oh wait, no. That is going to.
It's
be,
a weird because it's a different spectrum.
it is a different.
Asexual?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
different spectrum.
Because you have
That's the one I was
see,
missing.
it's asexual, demisexual, and
Uh-huh,
allosexual,
That's right.
which is a different spectrum. Which is
Ace,
weird because
allo,
then you have
demi.
bi, pan, and then demi is like all in the middle.
And you've got romantic,
Pan,
aromantic.
it's all in there.
Yeah, pan. I'm more pan. 'Cause
It's,
I don't care if
it's like
you're,
a Venn diagram almost.
It is. It is.
So
then there's
now, and it's weird because
aromantic.
there is same with the non-monogamous people. There is sexual people that believe demisexual is a choice. There's half that think it's a choice
that's
and half that
bullshit.
think that it's not a
Okay,
choice.
I'm demisexual. They can go kick
Just like
rocks.
bisexual. They're like, oh yeah. So you have the straight people like, and you choosing to sleep with people of the same gender. You're gay. It's like, well, no, I like both, so it's not, I'm in the middle.
Well, now see, I have heard that the big debate now is the definition difference between being bisexual and pansexual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an interesting one because if you're
it's
trans,
a hot debate out there.
I bet if you're trans, like if you're willing to date trans people, are they identify as male or female in general?
and does that make you bi?
And does
or
that
pan?
make you bi or pan? That's right. How about if you date a non-binary person? To me, that makes you pan. Somebody identifies as non-binary and you're willing to date them and not exclude any of that makes you pan in my head. Because I think people who
But are you basing your
Sapiosexual. You got to put that
Are
in
you-
there, too.
basing your sexual identity on the anatomy of the person that you're screwing, or the identification of the person that you're screwing?
Exactly. So
Which one
I'm
are you
weird.
basing it on?
I'm pan, so I know this at least about myself. And I don't care if somebody was trans.
I think that's a valid
without-
question, though.
It is,
Like,
it
It's
is.
a question because I don't understand why bisexual shouldn't. I think it should be gone. There's no.
Bisexual should be gone.
I think so.
I don't, but I am bisexual.
I think
so.
yeah. I think some people who are bisexual.
So you
might
think you're
not wanna
bisexual more
date
than
somebody.
pansexual?
Yes.
I'm pansexual more than bisexual.
So
actually, that's not true.
So
I'm
go
Okay,
by.
so
So,
let's break
wait a
down the
minute,
difference.
let's go to the definitions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bisexual means that I'm attracted to male and female
AMAB,
equally.
AFAB.
equally. AFAB and AMAB equally. So pan is
You don't care about the parts.
To me, pan would be non-binary and also transgender. Do we even say transgender anymore? I don't remember
No.
what we say. Let's just say trans. That
just
covers
for
it
the
all, right?
sake of the conversation.
For the sake of this, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be offensive. If anybody has, a
I
better
always
word
took
for it.
pansexual as you don't care what the parts are.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what
You're
I've-
about the
I've
you
got.
care about the person, not the parts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like all the parts as long as I like it all. I just don't
And
care.
and when they say I care about the person, I don't think emotionally because then that goes into
No,
demisexual.
the physical person.
Yeah.
Like you are attracted to the
Personality,
person, not
let's
the
say.
parts the person carries.
That's right.
So yeah, not emotional, just the personality of a
Yeah.
person.
No, we're talking sexual attraction.
Yeah, I am too.
Demisexual is
'Cause
sexual attraction. Yeah.
Yes, no, so that's what I'm saying though.
Oh no, hold on.
Like
No,
for
we're not into demi yet.
pansexual,
We're not into demi
for
yet. We're just talking
pansexual,
dem-
you
or
are
pan.
you are sexually attracted to the person, irregardless of the parts that they carry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their personality, but not emotionally.
No,
No, not even their
we're not
personality.
even getting into personality yet. We're just talking sexual attraction.
just their body.
just the body,
Just
the
body.
shell.
So how's that different than bisexual?
They might just be attracted to male or female, assigned male at birth,
Assigned male.
female at birth, without surgeries, without identity differences. Maybe presenting as femme, and you're,
Yeah.
So you're
AMAB
saying
presenting more femme, or AFAB presenting more masculine. Do we still say butch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like that. But butch women are women. Period.
Mask women or women.
Mask women are women. Yeah, let's say mask. That
Mask.
sounds better. They still say lipstick lesbian, though,
They
right?
do,
Yeah,
yes.
so that's more femme.
Because there's different spectrums of lesbian.
Exactly.
There's mask lesbian, there's lipstick lesbian, there's...
So, bisexual means you're attracted to specifically cisgendered people.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. That's the
Yes.
word. There's a word we're looking for. Cisgender.
Yes.
Yeah. Cisgender. Correct.
That's wild to me.
Why?
Yes.
I'm
Because you're-
bisexual.
I know, but you're attracted to both sexes,
Yeah.
but not transmissioning.
No, I am not.
It broke my brain a little bit. Okay. Interesting.
It doesn't break my brain. I totally get it. Because I was bi before I was pan. And then I was like, I'm going to look at this. I'm curious about, you know what? This would work. That would work. I can totally see how that would work.
But they have both parts, though.
Yeah. It's fine.
They still have the parts.
Yeah. I don't care what they have. If you're hot and I like you, you're hot and I like you. I don't care what I'm going to do with all the rest.
I'm not talking about you. I'm
He's
just
talking about me right
the
now.
Oh,
cisgender-
okay.
the
Got it. Got it.
Cisgendered loving.
He's not looking at me,
people.
but he's talking about me.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
No. Well, I'm thinking about the whole thing in general. I
What are
didn't
you
think
thinking about,
that
though?
part.
The logistics? Like, how does it physically work or not work?
No, not the logistics. I'm just saying what the difference is. I'm trying to get the difference in my head between.
I don't know.
Being demisexual, it's like I don't.
I broke him.
Yeah.
I don't. The package.
I get it. I've been both.
The outside package is like okay, fine. I'm worried about the inside, so I'm not even. I'm going
So
past
you've
that
had a
part.
boyfriend.
Not yet. I haven't found.
He would probably legit
Let's
have
go
a
back into my
boyfriend.
online dating profile.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the part where before I came on the FetLife, I didn't even find kinky people.
I think he'll just take any people that are
But yes, I
worth being
find-
close to.
I
is really,
found
and I'm
cis-
having trouble understanding that about him too. But it's true.
I have found cisgendered men attractive,
Okay.
but it's a very specific type that doesn't usually go in our circles.
I've been there. It's true. It was so cute. We were really drunk though.
And like, even with the women I date, that's why I find them on FetLife. It's not our group. I've not found somebody like in our group that I found attractive.
Excuse
fair.
me.
Found you online. I'm still holding on to
That
Thank
is
you very
not
much.
online.
Online.
We're in our friend group.
I found you first online.
Yeah, because I was friends with one of our mutual friends.
Anyways,
That's how
in
you
general,
found it. He's
doesn't
such
happen.
a wiener. Whatever.
So then, okay, so we've explained bisexual and pansexual. What's demisexual?
I think so. Okay, so then there's
What's demi?
I consider this relationships you have.
Wait a
with
minute.
people.
Demisexual is relationate?
No,
Or it's
No.
not
it's
romantic.
an orientation.
That's an orientation.
Wait. Which one's romantic and which one's relational? No, orientation is
Romantic is aromantic.
aromantic or romantic.
Yes.
Which one is relational? Asexual. Oh no, yeah, this is sexual. Sexual.
You wrote
shit.
relational. I don't even know what you
I
mean
did
under
because
that.
it's relationships. Oh, that relational is poly.
Yes.
That's right. Relational is
Non-monogamy
poly.
versus
Yeah, non-monogamy versus monogamy.
monogamy.
And then shit, I can't remember. Romantic is aromantic versus romantic. Let's say on that spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck,
There was something in the middle of that, but I
this
don't
is
remember.
sexual attraction. That's what it is. Not sexual orientation. This is sexual attraction.
Okay.
That's what it is.
That's where demi comes in.
Yes. Either you have no
So explain
sexual
it. So
attraction.
ace is
asexual.
no sexual attraction.
Correct. They can still have sex. So they still have sex. Sometimes they enjoy it.
They
might
just don't-
physically enjoy it.
It's not
It's-
a lead for them.
Not even a little bit. And
It's not
they
even a
actually,
thought
it's
for
not
most-
even a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I shouldn't even say they might not enjoy it. It's just, maybe it's something they do for their partner and they like to make their partner happy. So like
or
the
it's just
biology
very
works.
specific. Now, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so I'm going to say
Very
I have
specific
been with
might be
an
more
ace
demi.
person, and it's not that it's not a leading factor for sex. Is not a leading factor for them. Intimacy,
Oh yeah.
connection, that is.
Yeah.
That's on
But
the
the
romantic
actual
scale.
act of
Yeah.
sex
There's a difference between
is not.
Yeah.
That's a
on
whole
their,
other spectrum.
Sexual-
too.
It's very specific, very sporadic. There's no rhyme or reason.
Yep.
That's ace.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't
Asexual.
exist at all.
Close.
That's
Yeah,
ace.
there's a difference
Yes.
because I'm demisexual, but then aromantic. So
Yeah.
it's two different things.
Yep.
So then demi is
And also, we'll get.
I'll
to
tell
that.
you about demi. Yeah.
when you have to be mentally connected, like intellectually.
No, that's sapiosexual.
Yeah. Intellectually is sapio.
It's sapio. So
And,
what's demi?
people say sapio is
Emotionally.
You have to be emotionally
Yeah.
attached to the person.
Yeah.
And like
intimately.
it's not
Mine's
even that too. It's
personality
like
related,
certain
too.
days when you're like I'm just angry today.
If that's the case, then why does our friend identify as demisexual and not sapiosexual?
We're not going to get
I
into
think
that.
they're both, but more sapio.
That's a whole
Okay.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a whole thing.
and there's like a weird respect issue there too that I'm really uncomfortable with. But no, I think
No.
it's
There's a
that's
whole
more
thing.
Because they
sapio.
use demi more and they never use sapio, but
No.
they
Right.
sound more sapio than
Yeah,
demi.
it is. I think
Yeah,
actually more
100%.
sapio.
Okay.
The way they talk is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what sapio is. That's probably what it is.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you can
And
bring
then-
it up.
And then what's the other one?
Allo, which is like hypersexual.
Like everything's about
You
sex.
got it.
Yep, they can just have sex whenever and whatever.
Yeah.
With whoever.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
not in a we sound like we're being
But yeah, so
wieners, but
Demi-
no, we're
yeah.
I'm
That's what it is.
I'm kind of jealous of those people.
my
I wish
no.
I
gross.
I would
Anyways,
think it would
I have
be
a thing
fun.
because allo people
I
when
would
they
like that.
at least the it's not even misogynistic. It's the ones that just don't get it, and it's like everybody's demisexual or whatever. It's like no.
No.
Are we-
People who say, hold on,
Very
let's be more
judgy
clear. People who say, when they hear that you're demisexual and they say, what does that mean? You say, I require an emotional attraction to be sexually attracted to a person. And they say,
Sexually attracted or sexually available?
both. I will be neither.
Talk
hold
about
on.
primary and secondary.
Yeah, I'll talk about that stuff in a second. The available, or that was a good question. Because just like here, I can answer that real quick.
Well, I mean, just
like,
because you can be sexually attracted to somebody, but doesn't mean that you're sexually available to them.
exactly,
Or
so,
you can have sex with somebody and be available to them, but that doesn't mean that you're sexually attracted to them.
exactly. That's where I was going to go with this. An ace person, somebody who is
Broke him
asexual,
again.
somebody who is asexual can still have sex with their partner,
Yes.
but they're not sexually attracted to them.
But
They are available.
They are available.
That's right. I mean, I
Yes.
have a hole. You can just stick it, something in it.
Yes.
It's not like
Or
it's
one
not there.
night stands. I'm sexually available to you, but I'm not sexually, or I'm sexually
Exactly.
attracted to you, but I'm not necessarily like,
Available. That's different. That's probably more
different.
allosexual.
yes.
You're sexually attracted but not available. So an ace would be sexually available but not attracted. A
Yeah.
demi is sexually not attracted and also not available until there's an emotional
Until there's
connection.
An emotional
yeah,
connection.
but
And
it's kind of
sapio
not
is
true.
an intelligence.
And
Yeah.
sapio is they have to have the intelligent.
Yeah, the intellect.
The-
Let's specifically like intellect.
They have to
Yeah.
be intellectually attracted to them.
Yes, I'm a little bit sapio. I don't really discriminate, but if there's a certain point that I'm like, I'm good. No.
It's like how do you? I guess is a gut feeling you have. How do you judge the intelligence of somebody?
Conversation.
You've had
But there's
partners that
different
this has
types of-
happened to you.
There's different types of
By the way.
intelligence, though. Like
True. So what are we just talking pure
See,
intellectual?
Education.
for me, it's just common
Like-
sense. You don't have to have a college degree, but I need you to have common sense. And then, like, if you have a college degree,
But
or
that's not common sense has nothing to do with intellectual.
No, it's capable. It's like mentally capable.
I know some of the smartest
Street
people
smarts.
in the world
Or
that
dumb
have
as shit.
no common sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't
dumb
do
as
that.
shit.
I can't do that.
But they're smart.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then there's people that
Stupid
can
idiot.
navigate the world on a whim and not need anything, and they're dumb as a box of rocks.
Yup.
See,
That's that I
not-
can't
That
do.
I'm more attracted to.
Oh, really?
Really?
I can't do.
I don't see you with somebody that you can't have a conversation with.
But it's the common sense thing. I can't take somebody that's high. You can have a doctorate degree. If you have zero common sense, I cannot handle you.
Yes, but what if you can just navigate the world and everything just happens and you are able to just make everything happen and it just flows,
But
but
you
you
can't have a
have a
deep
conversation
conversation.
with them.
I'm saying I'm more attracted to that type. My thing is, can you do any kind of research? You don't have to be the smartest, but let me know you can problem solve. I can't handle somebody that can. You can be the smartest person and you can't problem solve, like how to change a tire. I have a problem with that.
Oh, good. I always
You
worry
can't
about that
look
because
that
I'm
up.
intellectually really
Yeah.
smart, but sometimes
If
my
can't
common
change the
sense
tire,
fails me every
it's
once in a while.
literally a YouTube. There's
I can
YouTube videos.
definitely
you can
change a
look it
tire.
up, and you can't change the tire.
I can 100% change a tire. Okay.
Oh God, I can't.
Yeah,
do
see,
it.
it's the standards. It always worries me. I'm like, he's gonna dump me. That's it. I can't play a fucking board game. I forget to draw a card. And I'm like, that's it. It's over. I'm done.
I
But
don't
I'm
care.
This is
smart
how
as
it
shit.
is.
I don't
This is
care
how
what
it is.
degrees you have.
I'm
you can
smart as shit.
You can have a high school degree, and then you don't know how to change a tire, and then you figure it out. Oh,
I have to have a healthy
I love it.
portion of both.
Yeah, I just have. Yeah, exactly. Healthy portion of both. You don't have to be degreed, but I need intellect and I need some.
I
common
can't have
sense.
it on more than one side of the spectrum. I have to have it somewhat
I'm with you.
right in that little. It's got to be a happy median.
Yeah, you can't be over intellectualized. I'll lose my shit. That
No.
hit me today. Yeah, and with no common sense. No.
But you still have and you can have all the common sense in the world, but you still have to be plugged into the world somehow.
Yeah. Tell me you've read one book in your life, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Anything, please.
Like if I start bringing up something about the news and you're just blankly looking at me, I can't do it.
Got a little story.
I can't do it.
Nope. Lily has a story. Whatever.
Smile.
I mean, I consider
Across the
myself
table.
somewhat intelligent,
Smile
but I
across
still
the
watch
table.
reality TV to escape.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
That's
have
an
a little.
escape.
I have
It's
like
different.
a medium. Of
You're
both.
still reading people though. That still gives you an idea.
Yeah, you're
Just
in a
like if
you're
you
in
were-
a you're in the club. You're
If
good.
you watch daytime the judge shows, Judge Judy,
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Brown,
Judge
that
Judy
lets
an
you.
ESTJ
Divorce
apparently.
court.
That breaks my brain a little bit.
Judge
'cause
Judy is my personality type, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah.
I just
That's how
read
I
it. I
feel.
just heard a story about this lady
She's
got
smart as
stood up
shit.
for a date and then sued the guy for $10,000
Yes.
because she got.
She did.
Wow.
was
She
like, people-
sued him
On
for
what
$10,000 because she spent money to get ready. She spent money.
Opportunity
to do,
costs.
Like, she did all these things that she was supposed to do,
Emotional
and
trauma.
then there was emotional.
Oh,
all of
God.
it. She did. She sued him.
For $10,000.
She win? We don't know yet.
No,
I don't
she
know.
didn't win.
She didn't win.
She
Damn,
didn't win.
that would have been great.
But she still did it
She's trying to do
because
it
she
again.
was able to
It's like,
produce
what's the
text
lawyer?
messages that showed that he was going to do all these things. He had all these intent. Oh yeah, it was a big thing.
So she's nuts. That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. You see that stuff on TV, and it's like it breaks your brain.
What
It's
the
like
fuck?
and what lawyer took that case? Like what the?
Somebody agreed with her enough to. She actually made it into a courtroom.
Dude, it's notoriety.
It's
if I was a
good. It
lawyer,
gets
I'd
me
take
out of
that
my
too. I'd be
cycle.
like, yeah.
It
Well,
gets me out
that's
of my
the same.
cycle.
That's
Good.
the same thing as a wedding couple sue people who
RSVP and don't go.
and don't go.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Because if I'm in a wedding, if I'm hosting the wedding, I'm a bride, and I send out RSVPs,
Yeah.
and you RSVP and you come, and I base my numbers
what
off
does
of
that cost you? Like $200?
I'm
Come
out
on.
of money,
It's like
and so
nothing.
then they will send you a bill
That's amazing.
for what they're out of, and if you don't pay it, they will go to court over it. Go to civil court over what you owe them for not attending the wedding.
Tuk Tuk, what did you mean by... Yeah.
This breaks my brain.
I know.
What did you mean by like, oh, you watch this stuff and it gets you out of your head? You're
I
like,
just
oh,
said it right there for that stuff. It's like people actually do this. It's like
Yeah.
my brain breaks, and it's like
that's what you meant?
I need to ground
Like,
myself.
oh, it gets me out of
I
my
watch
head.
Get in my
reality
cycle.
TV just so that my life
That's
doesn't
not
feel
grounding.
so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's grounding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
make
that
these
I think that's
assumptions.
like fake reality though. I think people are making that up and making it like look
No.
like
No.
I
reality,
think
but
people
actually
have
it's
those
like,
egos.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's they do have the ego, but ego is false.
But these people actually did this.
No,
Okay.
it can't be false because somewhere
it
along the
happened in
line,
reality?
well, no, but somewhere along the line, they've done enough other things to validate for them to do this. So this is
So
their
they're
reality.
basically a sociopath. Their reality is that they're a sociopath. Got it. So there's sociopaths in the world.
Because if they had done all these other
She's
little
just all that
things, like
stuff.
Yeah, there's these
yeah,
nutty
if
ass
they had done
people.
all these other little things along the line and been called on
Yeah.
their shit and not gotten away with it, then they wouldn't have done this.
Nobody called them out on their shit. Oh
Yes.
yeah, that's dangerous.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I can
100%.
see where
There's
you're
people
going
that
with
just
this.
went this and then they just thought like, oh, this is
Nobody
totally fine.
starts at suing for a missed date at
That's a good
$10,000,
point, and they
She
get away
had
with
to
it.
have started.
And so it's enablers. So you guys you're watching out for enablers too.
I'm just
see.
watching out in general. I'm just because I don't have these
Interesting.
people in my life. I
Yeah.
need to watch these shows to realize like, oh,
They
No, I
exist.
watch reality TV to make myself feel better.
Oh,
Because I'm like, if this is what other people are going through,
I'm gonna watch Hoarders.
I'm not
My house
doing
looks
so bad.
amazing.
I'm
My
not doing so bad.
don't need to
I'm
watch my
doing better
floorboards.
than I thought. Like I seriously, that's like my own personal little therapy session
And I
where
think-
it's like
I'm gonna
Yeah.
forgive myself for the ring on my
I
toilet.
did.
I'm gonna forgive myself right
I
now because that
thought-
guy's got
Supposed to
rats
judge-
in his
I
We're
thought-
not
refrigerator.
supposed to judge
I know
people.
we're not, but we do.
Got dead cats under his bed.
Oh,
This
Oh.
woman is married to a Ferris wheel and humping it for sex. I'm
Yep.
doing okay.
yep, yep. Oh my God, the
I'm
sex doll
doing
people.
okay.
There's the guy that divorced his living wife to marry a sex doll.
Yes. There's a guy that has
oh.
a dating profile with his sex doll in it that says if you can't accept her, then you can't accept me.
Ferris wheel. I'm dead. I'm fucking
No, there's a
dead.
woman married to a Ferris wheel.
I've
I
heard
believe
car,
A guy married to a car.
I've heard
I
chandelier.
know that one. Okay.
Yeah.
golden retriever.
A woman that's
That I can understand.
dating a bridge.
Yeah, chandelier.
Inanimate objects to me are like funnier.
Yes,
The bridge, the,
the
Ferris
bridge.
wheel, the
Chandelier.
I didn't see the chandelier.
Oh,
Chandelier.
Jesus.
And then golden retriever.
That I can deal with. Dogs.
This other guy was
my life
was
partner
in
was a
relationships
dog.
with his blow up toys. Not toys
I'm kind of
pool
good.
toys, like inflatables.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Yes.
good shit, man. Ferris wheel. Fuck.
Ferris wheel.
Oh, that's great. How the fuck do you do it? What do you do?
There was another woman that
These
was
people are
married to
busted,
a carnival ride
Gravitron.
because it was parked.
Gravitron's
They just
sexy,
ride it
so-
all day, right?
Kind of. Well, no, it wasn't active. It was parked. Like it
Oh.
wasn't in use anymore.
Gravitron.
And she would go to visit
the
her
teacups.
partner,
the teacups.
and they would have intimate moments.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about Gravitron.
So where does that
like,
fit on the spectrum?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Objectification.
Something. Yeah. It's fucked up.
Like, how would somebody like that identify? Are they pan?
No. That's not. It's not human. So no. It's there's some kind of. There's going to be some kind of psychological.
Like they don't
thing.
care about the
That's
shell. They
no,
care
dude,
about
that's
the
a
thing.
complex. That's a That's a complex. That's a
I mean,
complex.
how would
That
they?
is not an orientation. That is a complex. You
What's,
you got broken neurons.
What's
in your head
what's
somewhere.
the term when they give inanimate objects human personalities?
Anthropomorphizing.
The
There you go.
anthropomorphophobia.
Anthropomorphilia.
Anthrop.
I like that. Did we make that up? Hold on. I'm gonna write that down.
There's
we're
the
gonna look it
iPhone. There's the phone one too.
And
Guy fell in love with.
Oh, he
his
did
phone.
fall in love with his phone.
I could
That's
see
right.
that with an iPhone because it's a freaking cult.
Well, no, because it answered him back.
It's AI.
It was like it was AI.
That's sad.
God, we can get into that whole thing too. I just learned about the whole AI
Yeah.
thing. It's like if you had like a robot, like the humanoid robots. or whatever.
What's that show? Orville and fucking Star Trek. Data.
Yeah,
I would date Data.
There is an actual show called like Humans where people actually
Yeah.
had androids. And
I
it
would.
was like,
I would totally date an android. I would have a legit relationship. Fucking Data, man.
what the fuck?
Data's great. Anthropo.
What the fuck? Anyways,
I can't.
I don't get it.
But I
But yes.
watch it.
There was a guy
Philia.
had like
I don't
10
feel so bad when I watch
I'm
this
gonna look up if that's a real word. Because the guy's got rats in his fridge, man. You're
don't
like,
feel so
yeah, I don't have to
bad.
clean my floorboards. I'm good. See that
I saw
spider web?
one.
Not worried
There was
about
this
it.
one where this guy goes into a part like leases and rentals and kicks people out. And there was a guy that was hoarding, and the guy went in there and he went to the bathroom. The guy had a shit tub. He was just
Oh, I've seen the shit tubs.
he was
yeah.
hoarding and camped out in there, and
Yeah.
he just kept shitting in the tub.
Shit tubs.
He had a shit tub.
Yep. That takes like the urine in the glasses to a whole new
Yeah.
level. Like
Just
the
had a
urine
shit
in the
tub.
glasses is like fucking cake compared to a shit tub.
Half the bath.
Yeah, the toilet is
Shit.
full.
Yep.
And they can't use the toilet anymore, so it's shit tub, and then there's buckets. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. It's good times. Great times.
Okay,
So we're not
so
talking about that
we're
anymore.
not talking
Let's talk about sex again. 'Cause now aren't we
We're just
turned
going
on?
to all the reality
Shit tub,
shows.
right back to pansexual. Awesome.
Okay, so we
So
talked
now
about.
we haven't
oh,
talked-
you didn't do primary and secondary.
We haven't. We have not
demisexual.
actually talked
Then
about
we
the
got to talk
thing.
about romantic.
Yes, we've not actually talked about. So the thing we wanted to talk about was romantic orientation.
No, primary and secondary first.
Yeah, hold on. Romantic orientation, and what did we say? And sexual attraction. Those are the two. All right. So romantic orientation was aro and romantic, but we're going to skip that, and we're going to go back to...
We're not going to skip it.
Yeah, I'm not going to skip it. We'll go back to it. We're going to go back to... Shit.
Sexual attraction.
Sexual attraction. There you go. Thank you. Jesus. I got too many fucking papers, you guys. Christ. I told you needed to write this down
Primary?
before we started turning the podcast on.
Primary and secondary.
All right. So for demisexuals, which is kind of in the middle of
Probably sapiosexuals too. I assume they
No, I don't
kind
think
of the
so.
same. You don't think so?
This is we'll think about it.
I'll join the Reddit. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. Join the Sapio Reddit. So primary attraction and secondary attraction is what we're going to talk about. And a demisexual can be attracted to someone upon first looking at them. Like I can tell Jason Momoa is a good-looking dude. I'm not stupid. I've got
Yeah.
eyes, right?
Yeah. Oh.
But the thought of having sex with him absolutely
yeah.
disgusts me.
No, not me.
I know you're not
Yeah.
demisexual.
No, not
Yeah,
me.
I would be completely disgusted. Now, here's the difference.
Yeah.
Just watching like some of his mannerisms and how nice of a guy he is, and then like watching how funny he is, and he puts his hair up and he wears a scrunchie and all that, I started to get like, okay. And it was a personality
He
thing.
likes dogs.
Does he like dogs? Yeah. See the dog. Yeah. See, it's a thing.
It's a fucking dog thing. We're back to the dog
Yeah.
thing.
You start
Really?
exactly. You start to see somebody's personality, and
Listen.
it like rounds them out as a
Listen.
human. Hold on, I'm explaining.
Hold on before you explain. I got gripes with this. Okay.
Oh, the dog thing.
If you don't like dogs, I can't talk to you. I can't even be friends with you.
Yeah, I'm worried about.
There's
people
certain
who don't like
peoples in our
dogs.
group where they see a dog where we've been somewhere and there's a dog and they're like, ew. And
Nuh-uh.
it's like,
You tell me who that is
I've
when we
told you.
shut this
I've
off,
told you
and
who
I'll
it
never
is.
talk to them.
and I was like, I don't know if I can talk to you anymore.
I don't like them, do I?
And it's like,
Do I not like them? I better not.
maybe we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, you tell
but
me later.
The cutest
Fuckers.
dogs in the world.
Here, you write down that name.
No.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And
Just
it's-
write down the name.
The dogs that, have very good names.
All right.
Okay.
Who
The big boys.
Yeah.
hates
Yeah. Who wouldn't like them?
dogs?
Okay.
And there's certain people that are like you, okay? So that's my thing with the dogs, okay? If you don't like dogs, I can't talk to you. But anyways, there you go. I just had to say that about dogs. So yes, I need to see some dogs in those pictures.
Yeah.
False
Primary-
advertisement.
Sorry.
It's false advertisement.
I'll send you some interviews. There's a puppy interview where the
Oh, we
actors
talked
and
about
stuff
this on the
go
last
and they,
podcast. Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody.
they just hand them puppies and then they have to interview while they're pet. It's like, okay.
There's a burger place around here, and the bathroom wallpaper in the women's bathroom, the girls' bathroom. The women's bathroom is all celebrity men holding dogs or sitting with dogs. It's very funny. And the pictures are only like 5 by 5, but it's literally the wallpaper in the entire bathroom. And I don't know if there's repeats. It's all these celebrity men with dogs. It's kind of cute. And I'm like, this is fucking bait.
They're not
These
all
sons of bitches.
They're not all fake, Dame. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not all fake. Yeah. So primary attraction is when you can look at a person and tell that they are attractive, and you can actually be attracted to them.
You want to get to know them. Like, it's that you get that desire that, okay, there's something about them.
It's an initial, not even something about them. It's the initial visual, you know,
A gut instinct, gut reaction.
I don't even want to call it sexual. It's just an attraction. I wouldn't even call it gut, because gut to me is more an energy.
Well, I
thing.
mean, because I will. This is not going to be
I like
popular.
guys with long hair,
This
so
is
I'll
not
look and I'll
gonna-
be like,
worried about
oh.
being popular.
This is not
here.
going to be popular at all. But I can look at somebody and instantly have an opinion whether I would fuck them
Yeah, me
just
too.
from a glance.
I mean, me too. But it
but
doesn't
that can
mean
be changed if I got to know them.
exactly. That's
Like if
more
I
the
had a
demi thing.
conversation with them, I could immediately be like, "Yeah, no, that's not happening."
Exactly. That's how demis are. That's the same. But it takes like longer for us. Like I
Oh
can
no,
look
because
and be
I'm
like,
capable of one night stands, so it doesn't.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
and that's the difference. That's
Yeah.
truly the difference. And you can like get off on it. Like a
Yeah.
demi is not.
Oh
gonna,
yeah.
Yeah, we don't give a shit. Like
Yeah,
I
can
just
have
gonna lay there like a dead
casual
fish.
sexual encounters and enjoy them.
I can too, and I don't really enjoy them. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not bad. I can still do it. I've done it before, but it like
No, I still enjoy it.
Didn't. It wasn't like
Well, I mean, if it's good,
Blah.
I enjoy it.
I
but,
see.
mean,
It's not going to
like,
be good. If I'm doing
It can be good. I don't have to have an emotional connection to have a good sexual encounter.
Oh, I do. I won't have an orgasm until I actually have an emotional attraction to somebody. Zero orgasm.
No,
so it takes
to me that's physics.
it
Either
takes
you know
me
what you're
months.
doing or you don't.
Nah, because I can get off in 60 seconds using my own stuff.
Oh, yeah,
so
me too.
I can get off with somebody else just by like them laying there. All you gotta do is lay there. I'll do all the work. I'm good. I don't need you to do shit. I know how to take care of myself. It's
Right.
fine. Like it'll take me 3 minutes and just fall asleep, stay hard, and we're good.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not gonna have an orgasm unless I'm emotionally invested with that person,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I need to know they care back about me. Like it's a mutual thing there. Like we are in this together, and if we are not in this together, nope, that's it. Nothing's happening. The show's closed down there.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, for me to even get up, because y'all can do that, it doesn't work for me. And like I've had sex, and it just everything stops because it's something somebody said right
I
in the
lose
middle,
feelings or something, and it's just boop gone.
or I feel like horrible if it's like I feel literally sick at the end if it's like happened and it's like what the hell am I doing?
I've had that happen. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've
Good.
started sex with somebody and then like as it's going be like, yeah, this isn't working for me. I mean, so I don't think you have to be you don't have to be a guy for that to happen to. It's just more physically
That's what I'm
visually,
talking about.
like you can tell because like
Well,
you guys will just go soft.
No, we're talking
where
like
we-
repulsive.
Yeah,
We're talking we've gotten emotionally repulsed, and so the sexual repulsion is
Oh.
just gone. It's like I can't have angry sex.
Oh, I can't grudge fuck.
Yeah, I can't.
I can't grudge fuck.
I can't do it. Because then I'm just going to be hurt.
Oh no, because I know what going into it. That's what I'm
doing.
doing.
I can't. My emotional states are directly connected to my sexual availability and attraction to somebody.
So makeup sex doesn't work with
Nope.
you.
That's a trauma bond. Makeup sex sucks. It depends. Okay, now here's the difference. There is actually a thing. Let's not call it makeup sex. There is a reconnection of intimacy after you've repaired a rupture.
Yes.
In your relationship. That's not makeup sex. Makeup sex is somebody started a fight to trigger somebody, to get them all riled up, and then, make them say they're sorry and make up, and then it's like not an actual relationship. They like fought just for the energy of it and just for the trauma bond. That's the shit narcissists do. They'll purposefully like trigger you to get like the energy and to create the chaos that it takes for them to have the energy to trauma bond with you. And then you want to have sex with them. Like, oh, we just had a big fight and made up. Like, no, you didn't. You actually just fell for it.
Yeah.
Is what happened. Yeah. And that's not like an actual intimate moment. That's a fucking trick. So that's makeup sex. Or that's the trauma bond. So let's say makeup sex was a good term.
Yeah.
Then that would be the repair of a relational bond. Like
right.
In a healthy relationship, makeup sex is it's like the relationship is restored. Truly. But the way we use it, it's like it's almost equated to like revenge sex or grudge sex or whatever,
That's true.
So people say, "Oh, we had makeup sex." Like, did you? Ooh. Tell me about the fight that you had. Oh, yeah. Let's dig into that a little bit. Tell me about the fight you had. Okay, it was like this. And then what did he say? And what did she say? Okay, it was like this. And then, we recommitted to each other and whatever. And then we had dinner. And then, that's reconnection. So there you go.
I have to disagree with some of it only because like when I was married, there's times where like, sometimes you just get tired of fighting about it and you have talked about it as much as you can talk about it and you just need to reconnect to be able to get past okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's like in the middle.
Like
of
the reconnection is what you need to do to get over that hump to be able to see each other as who you are again. And like,
I can kind of see that. You've run out of words at that point.
Yeah. Why are you laughing at me?
I was thinking about this comedian's bit where he would have that problem with his wife, and then I just started arguing naked.
Yes, that was a rule with some married people. You can't argue unless you're naked.
Yeah,
because eventually
he's like, if I'm looking at you naked, I'm not mad anymore. Yeah. Like it's That
was a funny bit. I was like, that's.
But
that's
I have
smart.
been. I have been.
I'm the opposite. You start arguing with me naked, and I might actually start to see you as worse. Like I won't. Yeah, I will be unattracted to the person at that point. I'll be like, their body's ugly to me now.
No, long-term relationships, cohabitation, whatever the case may be, where sometimes you just run out of energy and you run out of words.
I'm cool with just like snuggling and being close at that point. And sex would be okay.
Yeah.
But I would be okay with any kind of intimacy at that point because, sometimes you just burn your conversation out. Like, we can talk about this in like 2 days. We're just kind of fucking done. And you still know it's not resolved yet.
But you still need that reconnection.
But you want to physically be together. That's a thing. I can see that. That's not even, I don't even think that's makeup sex. That's like, it's just kind of, I don't know, reconnection something. Anyway, all right. I don't know how the hell we got onto that.
And then somehow you just got to throw all the kink in there with all this stuff.
Kink in there. That's a whole nother animal.
Yeah.
And I don't they talk about kink as like, if you need it for sexual attraction, then it's some kind of like psychological deviation. I forget what that's called. And if you just like it and it's, it's a turn on, then that's the healthy kind. So it's like if you can't have sex at all without this. Oh, it's a fetish. That's what it is. If you can't have sex at all without a thing, like shoes, then you've got a true fetish. Like it's required for you to have a sexual attraction. So like kink can be a fetish.
Is that regardless of where on the spectrum you are?
Regardless of where on the spectrum you are, yeah. You require this, I require, I don't know, this coffee mug. If I don't have my coffee mug with me, nobody's getting fucked. or a pencil. I don't
Or
know,
biting.
a pencil.
Scratching.
See,
That's a thing. They call that
I
a
have
fetish.
a
That's just a definition. It's not my
very
opinion.
Okay,
No, it's your opinion. You have it now.
Okay, cool. You can look it up.
we'll go with that.
The definitions of fetishes, you can look it up.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. Apparently that's the definition. So
Well,
so kink,
if
I
you
think,
remember
can be
correctly,
a
we
fetish.
have
like you
a-
have to be kinky.
We talked about fetishes.
Okay, cool. And then there's just, kink. I don't know if I could do vanilla anymore.
Oh, I know I can't.
I don't think I can.
I don't. Okay, so here's the thing: is I could do vanilla with
kinda
a
don't wanna
person
talk
as
about
long as
it.
they still supported me being kinky outside of their relationship.
Yeah. don't know
I
if
could do
either.
that.
I gotta have something. Just give me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me one thing.
So I can respect
I
that
can't.
that's not your thing, and I can be in a healthy relationship with you for every other thing that you bring to the table that matches me.
Could you still
as
have sex with them?
Yes.
Vanilla sex?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I can. I
But
don't know.
you have to be okay with the fact that this is still a part of my
I'm
life, and it's just not going to include you.
I'm so upset by that. I'm tapping my pencil on the table. We're gonna put that down.
So yes, I could.
Okay. Yeah, I think kink is like a fetish for me now. I think I have to have it in my sexual relationship.
Well, it's a part of me.
Oh yeah, but you
I
can. Yeah, it's not.
If it's really not if it's the only thing about them that we are not compatible with, you just have to be okay that I'm going to find that with somebody else.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think kink's part of my demisexuality now. Like if
No,
you're
I
not
don't
doing that, I'm
search
not
for
attracted
vanilla.
anymore. No,
No.
sorry,
I
I'm
don't
not being judgy, but no,
search-
I don't either.
I don't search for it. But if somebody came along that checked all of the boxes except for the fact that it's not a part of who they are, that would be hard for me to walk away from. It would be
Oh yeah, I'd
easy-
never walk away from
It
that.
would be easy for me to walk away if they flat refused, if they told me I had to make a choice.
I don't know. I'm poly. I can have like non-sexual
But
relationships
if they
too.
didn't make it a choice and they supported the fact that it was still a part of me and that I would be seeking it elsewhere,
That's hot.
I would be okay. I would be
hot.
okay. You just have to support it.
I guess I just need like sensuality or something. There's something that's
Now,
Doesn't
that
have to be
doesn't
kink,
mean
I
I'm
guess.
not going to try to incorporate some
Yeah,
things
no
with
shit.
them. You're always going to try. You don't give up on the first
No,
try.
don't ever give up. There's so many things. So many things.
Plus, there's like regular stuff that happens with people and they don't realize it's kink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah.
Like rough sex. Rough sex is apparently kink.
That is. Depends on what's in it.
Yeah. Allegedly anything.
Any kind of anal play is kink.
Yep. Apparently everything. The only thing that's like vanilla, they say, is like missionary without any extra whatever. And I'm like, really? That's vanilla? Okay. Yeah. I always thought like anal beads were vanilla.
No,
I'm weird,
that's
man.
kink.
Oh, we're not going to get into that 'cause
Yeah.
you're a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo.
Does shit.
I was like a teenager and I'm like, that's
It's
normal.
like,
What are you
doesn't
talking about?
everybody do this? Like, no.
Yeah. He thinks I'm nuts.
No. Nobody just buys their own butt plug
I was
and all this
born
other
a
stuff.
freak and didn't know it.
I'm like, what the hell?
You're welcome.
I think
You're welcome. Nope,
'Cause
you're
I
welcome.
take all your shit.
Nope,
Thank you very much. And put it in your shit.
I take all his
Special
too. So,
occasions.
yeah.
On special occasions. Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
we got to
no.
talk about romantic, and then we can wrap it up. Because we can talk about all that kink stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. You guys talk about romantic. I actually am not really great with this one.
It's pretty much I forgot. There's one in the middle, but there's aromantic and romantic.
Yeah.
So what are the two spectrums?
Okay, so PDA, saying I love you, all the different stuff, holding hands, all that stuff. That's
Okay.
considered romantic, buying flowers and all this stuff.
Okay.
Aromantic, don't get off on it, but we can still do the cuddling and be emotionally attracted. It's just like all the pet
So you're
names
basically
and-
talking like, what's your love language?
No, because it's
It's a little more than
that's
that.
different than love language. This is more all the romantics. I'm talking about like all the romantic stuff. Anything,
But that's love language, because all the romantic stuff is like, are you words of affirmation? Are you a gift giver or a gift receiver? Do you need words of affirmation, or do you use words of affirmation? Do you give gifts, or do you need to receive gifts? Is time?
No, that's different than romance.
But that's what romance
That is part of romance.
The love and romance
So,
are two different things,
To
because
me-
you can love
so
somebody.
To you,
and-
what's the difference between romance and intimacy? Because what you're describing to me is intimacy, not romance.
intimacy is like cuddling. That'd be an intimacy thing.
Exactly, but
But
you
that's
just
not
described
romance.
Hold on,
it as romance.
I love this because I am romantic, but not like super romantic, and he is aromantic. Yet he still meets some of my love languages, but doesn't want to.
It's just gross.
Like he gets me gifts and kind of hates it.
Kissing in
See,
public
intimacy
and
isn't
cinnamon.
romance,
That's
Yes.
correct.
Correct.
but the cuddling and all that you're describing intimacy.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm intimate, but I'm not romantic.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're accommodating.
The
Which
biggest
is
thing
nice.
is,
he
yeah,
still
the
gives me
biggest thing is
gifts.
saying like, I love you and just like, I love you text. And then like,
yeah, good morning text. Like I'm not ever gonna get a good
PDA,
morning
let's-
text.
Words
let's
of
ma-
affirmation.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get
that's
that.
like PDA in public.
He also doesn't
'cause-
want it.
But it's also, it's the I love you text is more romantic, but saying like, I love you, that's not romantic. It's actually, that's love language stuff.
It's like a word of affirmation.
It's words of affirmation. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
love language stuff.
Like love language, but it's not romantic.
But the difference to me is they don't say it. There's certain love languages missing, but do you feel loved? So to me, that's more part of intimacy because I say I feel loved. Do I hear it? No. Do I feel loved? Do I feel cared about? Yeah, which is the weird part.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
how that works, but
it's like-
it's an intimacy thing and it's a
we can hug and
personality
kiss
thing, too.
hello, but don't sit on my lap.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that. I would do that for fun.
And like holding hands for me, it's functional. It's not like, hey, we're a cute little couple. It's like, no,
Functional?
get you out of the street. Yeah.
So if you're like walking down the street, you don't just hold hands.
No, she doesn't allow it to happen. But if we're like
true.
in a park somewhere, it's like, you can go over there. There's nothing going to hit you. But if we're walking in the street and there's a busy street, yes, hold my hand because I need you to make sure you're over here away from the cars.
I'm like a child.
He herds you.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is my
Romantic.
sheepdog.
Yeah,
Yes.
he herds you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like,
I'm
I
like
love-
I
So
need
are
to-
you good at intimacy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like cuddling. Cuddling is 100%. I like cuddling more than sex. I need cuddling more than sex. And I put that in my profile too.
physical touch
Yeah.
Only
Maybe
with-
if it's
only with certain people.
But when she paws at me in public, it's like, God, get off me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get in trouble. Oh, that doesn't go well. That does not go well.
Yeah, it's weird because
I do that
I'm
for myself.
aromantic, but my number one love language is physical touch and quality time.
But with boundaries.
Yeah. So you got to sit with him next to him, but not touch him. That's his. That's his
physical
love.
touch.
That's his love language. You got to just like be next to him, just like
Unless you're
touch him with
going
your
and coming.
arm.
Like, I don't want anybody else touching me, but she's like, hey, hello, I'm here. Or I'm leaving. Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. It's okay
Yeah.
because I'm not a big toucher, but I am with him because he's so cuddly. Look.
But yes, romantic, yeah.
Well, my thing is
aromantic
like
Snuggly. I just like to snuggle.
I like that, but I can't just do it with people.
Fuck
because
no.
it's
It depends on the
intimate to me.
people. Yeah.
It's intimate.
Like
to me.
I'll hug you for.
Like
a,
with-
you see,
yeah.
I hug you for a long time.
Yeah, that
I
I'm
have
okay
like
with.
an emotional, like
Yeah.
like a connection thing.
But like aftercare, I tell people
Oh,
I don't
fuck
do
no.
aftercare because I
Absolutely
don't.
not.
I'm not going to just sit and cuddle with
Ew,
you.
no.
because
Gross.
I'm not intimate with you
no,
like that.
gross. No, not
Yeah.
a chance. No, not having that.
But I enjoy, like, if I am with somebody, I appreciate them holding my hand if we're walking down the street.
I do too. So this
Or,
is
like,
funny.
that
Sometimes he
connection.
does. He's saying he doesn't, but actually he kind of does
But
every once in a while.
If we're in
Grab
a
a
social
finger.
setting
Just
with
do like,
people,
look at that face. He'll just do like one finger. See? Yeah, he does that. He won't give me a high five. I'm not sure why, but no, he'll just like grab a finger sometimes.
Yeah,
Now,
I
if
see what
we're-
you're saying because with play partners, that's why I don't do random play partners because I like the aftercare part, but it
Yeah,
has to
no.
be some kind of connection.
Now, if I'm in a social setting with like a group of friends, don't hang on me. Like, give me space. Like, I'm with you.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
he is,
be
too.
with you.
Yeah.
But if you start like trying to claim me or like hang on me,
Oh.
oh my god, I'm like you need to
Hold on. I do that stuff, but I'm not trying to claim. It's more like I feel alone. Like I know
Now,
you're here,
if
but I'm
you're-
having
like,
a problem.
If I know
like
I'm with somebody that
I'm
isn't
feeling-
social or like doesn't like people, and they need to come up and be next to me to feel okay. That's different.
what if they have
You were very good at that
yeah,
because I
absolutely.
noticed. that you're-
I just have an attachment issue, so I'm not trying to lay claim.
Yeah,
It's
that
more
I'm
like
okay with.
I feel abandoned
but
in
like
some
the whole,
moment, like it just happens, and
I
I'm like,
have to
oh my
hang
god.
all over my partner, and they have to hang on me and kiss me every 5 minutes. Like, get the fuck
Nah,
away
I
from
kind
me.
of do that to annoy him.
But yeah, you were
But
very
I
good
like it
considering
too.
before as somebody that was way on the spectrum. It's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you were good at that checking in thing. 'Cause
I like
it's
that.
like-
Yeah. That's considerate too. That's good partnership.
Well, I mean, it's understanding, you know, what they need.
It's accommodating.
and
It's accommodating somebody you care about.
But some people, it's just it's annoying.
That's
kind
of aromantic.
And
I
that's
think your
why
partner was.
I wanted to talk about this
Maybe?
because the general public don't
That
understand this stuff. There's a difference, and it's like,
So yeah,
I'll tell
need
you
you
a
to know.
story.
okay.
and like hypersexual people just don't get that part.
But see, here's the thing: is
Or
I would
hyper-romantic
consider myself more on the sexual side because I don't have to be intellectually or emotionally connected to you to have sex with you.
Here, let's do your little spectrum test thing then. Let's
Like I could very much, like I have had one night stands.
So
I
you are-
have had
sexual.
sexual encounters.
You
Yeah.
are bisexual.
And you recognize there's differences.
You
No,
are.
there is.
Yeah, a lot of people. That's why I wanted to talk about this because there's a lot of people that
But then
just
here's
don't
the
get
weird
it.
thing is if I like you and I'm actually interested with you, I'm not as quick to have sex with you.
Yes.
You don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a spectrum. That's why you fall back and forth
Yeah.
on there. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
That's what I say too. It always depends
Yeah, I
on the
fucked
person.
that up. So that didn't work.
I
out
can
so
have
well for me.
I can enjoy sex for sex, but it also can be very meaningful to me.
Yeah. There's a spectrum.
Yeah.
Depends on the person. You can fall in and out and everything. That's why I had never had a threesome in my life.
Really?
Yeah, because I end up getting in a relationship with like bisexual women, and it's like too emotions. I can't do that anymore because I'm too attracted to you now. It's like, oh man,
They're
It's
not
the
all
window.
it's cracked up to be.
I know, but there's still a knowledge versus experience
no, yeah,
thing.
I know.
Wait,
I
they can't
know.
do that.
There's still a
anymore because
knowledge
they're too
versus an
attracted
experience.
To you?
Yeah, that's what happened before. But there's a knowledge versus experience thing.
Yes, I get it.
It's like with
I get
cup
it.
holding, which
I
we
don't
will
get it.
talk about.
Can't do. Oh, okay. Can't do that anymore because they're too attracted to you.
Yeah, there's like a window.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Huh, that makes sense.
But yeah, so I get what you're saying. Eventually, with somebody,
That's true. There
Get
is
the
a
feeling of
window,
some-
but then there's the window at the end too. So like the middle is not going to happen, but like in the very beginning or like the really in depth kind of relationship, those times work. Huh. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
okay.
We're not here to talk about you.
Wrap it up. Yeah, right. Whatever. Yeah, I'm the one that talks the least on here.
It's true.
So yeah,
I was writing yours.
Oh.
So you're sexual, which I guess is allosexual,
yes.
and bisexual, and
Yes.
somewhere between aromantic and romantic.
Yeah,
And
that sounds fair.
Should we call you poly?
We need the one for
Yeah.
hair
Are you poly? Yeah.
versus non-monogamous or open or whatever
Versus open.
versus open. You're poly
Yeah.
versus open.
I would be more. Yes, I think I would. I think I'm more. Well, I think it would depend on the person.
Yeah,
And you're
Always
female.
depends on
Yeah,
the
I think
person.
it would depend on the person if I'm more poly or open.
Can we get the spectrum for hair?
Hair? Oh God.
Hair.
I do not. Yeah,
Can't do-
we
yeah.
both do not deal in body hair.
I don't care how. I don't care how you.
Oh
You
my
can hit all the boxes.
The bears don't do it for you.
No,
Not even the bears. Women too.
I
Hippies.
can't do it either.
Yeah.
Nope, absolutely not.
I don't care what gender you are.
Nope.
Male, female, non-binary.
Yep.
If you do this, and there's
Can't do it.
No, I can't either. There's some. Yeah, we agree on that. I tell you what.
it sucks too because there's times when I'm feeling very giving, and it's like I'm all in there, and then just it's like, oh, God, I'm just gonna go. I don't even want to see this right now. I'll see you
Wild.
tomorrow, and it's just like I can have a relationship and not have sex, so it's on you, there,
Wild.
buddy. But yeah, so that's been my biggest problem is finding somebody that's cisgendered male.
That
Yeah.
Because there's a very
Feels the
specific.
same. That's
there's
not
a
hairy.
very
Yeah.
There's a very specific type of male.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have
Can
a
I
very
say twink?
specific
Is
type
that-
of female.
Can I say
Twink?
twink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
There's only been one. I was like,
Was that when we were at that
he's
bar?
he's all shiny and hasn't makeup on and everything.
Was that
It's
when
like,
we were at the
ooh.
bar?
You weren't there. This
Oh.
was before you.
Oh, well, we went. No, we went to the Halloween place, and the bartender was kind of cute.
No, he had
No.
a beer, but it's cleaned up. But no, this
Yeah.
was a different type. No.
Yeah.
No, there's another place.
Interesting. Yeah.
There's parts of this place that we have not explored yet. And it's like there's inside groups, and it's like, where the fuck are these people? They don't come to our places.
What about Southern? No.
Mm.
Can we talk about where we're? No. This place. I'm gonna write it down.
No, because we just say local watering hole.
What about that place?
The problem is.
Oh, yeah.
About
the
this
problem
place.
is.
They're there.
Yeah,
is-
let's go there.
Yes, but they have to be kinky.
So?
And not just for like, yeah, I'm into it. Rah, I got this. No, I need... No. If you can't come to the we got a problem.
Actually, I think I know some people in this group. Oh, but it's my
And our certain friend that we know is very, say flamboyant, whatever, has been judged because of their switchiness ways. And it's like, I don't want that to happen either. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
I'm writing down.
We're not going to talk about switches.
Sorry to the poor listener.
God.
Yeah.
All right. So we talked about all the things.
I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah.
I think we covered it. I like talking Demi stuff, but it's aggravating for me. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just how I am. It happens. Also, why I haven't had a lot of partners in my life, I think, because I just look at somebody and I'm like, oh, they're cute.
I think you said that in the last 3 or 4 podcasts.
Yeah, and then, ew.
Let's go keep rubbing it in there.
What?
You've had a hard life, buddy. I feel for you.
Whatever.
It's new times now.
All right.
Come on to the Tuk Tuk Patrol.
Tuk Tuk.
Everybody needs to look up Tuk Tuk Patrol and jump on board. Are you gonna keep leading us there towards the end?
I'm done. I'm tired. Nap time.
Wow. All right. Well,
the bang didn't work.
This is the podcast that is the kinkiest, and
Dame, can you take over?
We are around the fire that is campy. Please join us next time. And to my right, I have.
This is Dame.
And to my left, I have.
This is Esme.
And this is your buddy Tuk Tuk Patrol. Hello.
Bye, guys.